Hey, this is Caitlin, also known as the Gambling Bird. In September of 2023, I was lucky enough to be able to go to the Galapagos Islands of Ecuador. Like many people, I was traveling with someone who isn't as into bird watching as I am. As any bird watcher knows, it's important to be able to bird on a trip while still being able to accommodate whoever it is that you're traveling with. So I wanted to make this video today, and it's called How to Bird the Galapagos Islands Without Bugging Your Friends. In this video, we are going to cover some places you can see birds without going too far out of your way or having to go on any special tour. The first tip for birding the Galapagos Islands without going out of your way or bugging anyone would be to be on the lookout in ports. I initially flew into Baltra Island and then transferred to Santa Cruz Island, where I was greeted with tons of pelicans and one of my favorite birds I saw on the trip, one I've been trying to track down for years, and that's the brown noddy. The brown noddy, which I thought was pronounced nudie, is a monogamous bird that can live up to 25 years, and I was able to get some great shots of them with pelicans. The number 2 tip for birding without going out of your way is to stay in a hotel with birding nearby. eBird is always super helpful here, and I've actually looked at vacation videos from strangers to see what bird sounds are around the area of different hotels that I'll be staying at as well. On Santa Cruz Island, I was staying at the lovely Finch Bay Hotel, where there were also a good handful of birds right on the premises. Multiple birds like lava gull, ruddy turnstone, and more all came up to the pool and made for great watching. There were also tons of finches, Galapagos mockingbird, and white-cheeked pintail, even hanging out while I had a drink based on George, the extinct tortoise. Behind the hotel itself, there's also a lovely lagoon where you can see tons of waders, also yellow warbler and Galapagos dove, and then also, right kind of besides this lagoon, is a small beach which has some really nice swimming, where I was able to see the black-necked still, semi-palmated plover, and wandering tattler, to name a few. The Finch Bay was a really decent hotel to use as a base of operations for my trip and still get some good species. From the Finch Bay Hotel, I also took several island expeditions, and this was a great way to bird. These inter-island boat trips provide a great avenue for casual seabird watching if you are with non-bird watchers. From the ship on these little inter-island tours, you can get great views of Nazca booby, Elliott storm petrel, and Galapagos shearwater. These were really exciting for me because I have never seen a shearwater species or a petrel species, and it was great to also see the Nazca booby, which is it's just a huge bird. Nazca boobies are one of the larger species of boobies. They have a body length of approximately 81 to 92 centimeters, so 32 to 36 inches, and a wingspan of about 60 to 65 inches. They're just really magnificent in person. These different boat trips that I went on took me to islands such as Santa Fe Island and Bartolome Island. These were really good places for non-bird watchers as well, but from both these islands, I was able to see birds like the Galapagos hawk, Galapagos penguin, which is impressive to everyone, Galapagos dove, and also the lava heron. I liked the lava heron a lot because it has these wonderful, dark, kaleidoscopic colors, and it's wonderful to see it kind of spread its wings out like you see here. If you go to these islands, the birding will not be the main attraction, but you can still get these handful of species while you're taking in this breathtaking scenery, and so it's really great if you're with a non-birding partner. The best birding and my favorite island of the whole trip, though, was Isabella Island. Isabella Island was just spectacular, and it had the best vibe of all the different islands we visited, and it was very relaxed and chill. Every morning I'd wake up and I'd go on long solo walks and usually be able to tick off a few shorebirds. I'd see things like black-bellied and semi-palmated plovers, wandering tattler, surfbird, and a couple other ones along the way. I would highly recommend staying on Isabella Island for just a few days to explore for yourself. It provides a great kind of break from a hectic vacation, and it has some laid-back birding that almost anyone can enjoy. But in sum, if you're going to the Galapagos Island, you're not necessarily going for some all-out birding extravaganza. In my opinion, it doesn't have the species count to warrant that. Instead, you're going to go to the Galapagos Island for the total package of these beautiful islands and everything else they have to offer. You're going for multiple types of wildlife in addition to birds, the historical significance, the scenery, the snorkeling, the scuba, and overall just the incredible uniqueness visiting volcanic islands can bring. If you like looking around and feeling like you're on a different planet altogether, the Galapagos Islands is for you. And of course, you'll be able to tick off some species and see some incredible birds while you're at it, even if you're with a non-birding partner.